It was almost midnight when Alex boarded the last bus out of town. The streets were wet with rain, the kind of storm that made the city look deserted. The bus smelled faintly of damp leather and gasoline. Strangely, only two other passengers sat inside, a man in a dark coat at the back, and an old woman clutching a handbag in the front row. The driver didn't say a word. His face was hidden in the reflection of the windshield, but Alex noticed his hands, pale, bony, gripping the wheel too tightly. As the bus rattled down the empty road, Alex felt a sudden jolt. The city lights faded behind him, swallowed by the fog. He pulled out his phone, but there was no signal, just static. Then, the bus missed his stop. "Excuse me," Alex said, standing. "I needed to get off 2 blocks back." The driver didn't respond. Neither did the other passengers. The old woman slowly turned her head. Her eyes were wide, unblinking, and her lips trembled as she whispered, "You shouldn't be here." Alex froze. The bus lurched into a darker stretch of road where streetlights didn't reach. The windows looked out into nothing but forest. But Alex knew there weren't supposed to be any woods near the city. "What do you mean?" he asked the old woman, trying to keep his voice steady. She clutched her handbag tighter. "They always take one. Every night. One passenger. That's why I sit in the front." Alex's stomach turned. "Who takes one?" The man in the back finally moved. His coat rustled as he leaned forward, revealing a pale face, eyes black as ink. His mouth stretched into a grin. "The bus doesn't go where you think it does," the man said. His voice was deep, like it came from under the earth. "It goes where it must." Before Alex could react, the bus lights flickered. For a split second, everyone else disappeared. The old woman, the man, even the driver. He was alone. Then the lights buzzed back on. They were all staring at him. Alex's heart pounded. He yanked the stop cord, but nothing happened. He ran to the door, but it wouldn't open. The driver finally spoke, his voice low and raspy. "No stops until the last one." The bus rattled faster, deeper into the forest. Trees pressed against the glass, branches scraping like claws. Alex banged on the windows, but the glass only rattled, refusing to break. The old woman whispered a prayer, rocking back and forth. The man in the coat stood and walked slowly down the aisle, his footsteps echoing louder than the engine. Alex backed away. "Stay away from me." The man tilted his head. "You've already been chosen." Suddenly, Alex's phone lit up. A notification flashed across the screen. "Final stop. 0, 0, 0, 0." Then it went dark again. The bus screeched to a halt. The doors hissed open, but what lay outside wasn't a street. It was a black void, stretching endlessly, with faint whispers drifting through the darkness. The old woman stood up first, clutching her bag. She didn't look at Alex as she stepped into the void and vanished. The man in the coat turned and smiled. "One more." Alex shook his head violently. "No, I'm not going out there." The driver turned, revealing a face without eyes, just hollow sockets glowing faintly red. "Then they'll come in for you." The bus began to shake, metal groaning as shadows clawed through the windows. Hands, dozens of them, reached inside, grabbing at Alex's clothes, his arms, his throat. His screams filled the bus as he was dragged toward the door. The last thing he saw before the darkness swallowed him was the destination sign above the windshield. It flickered once, then displayed. "Next passenger. You."